Hello, thank you for listening to the Fillet podcast. My name is Grant Fierro, and I'm here with Mike Medina. For episode 180, we are here to chat about Thrasher Magazine's 2018 Skater of the Year, Tyshawn Jones. We have Battle at the Barracks 11 Finals Night coming up this week. A few video projects, Evan Smith's War and Peace part, or I guess more of like a rough cut, was released this week.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, so let's get into it, Mike, with the Skater of the Year announcement. I will say my first comment on this, number one thing, I did not expect it to be announced this week. Usually it is announced around the middle of the month. So when I saw on Instagram on Monday that they announced it, I was a little surprised.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah,
I noticed I got like flooded with like DMs and texts and shit right away too. Like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I'm like, dude, I'm fucking hyped. Like, that's the best, right? Like, it's sick as fuck. Like, it's funny too because no matter who wins, there's always like
people are gonna be bummed.
There's always like a subsect of skating that's just like
not my SOTY.
so triggered, and I'm just like, what is going on, dude? Like, since when is Thrasher Skater of the Year like the end all be all thing? You know?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy the reactions that you get out of people from it.
I think that it's gotten blown not out of proportion because I do love the SOTY title and I do love the race behind it and all that shit. I'm not saying I don't, but I do think that social media has completely big-headed it to the point where it's like Skater of the Year seems like the only thing that matters as far as like awards goes, right? Like
it could be me paying more attention to it, but I mean, even over the past few years, I think it's more crazy of a race for it, and
it's
more of a spectacle. It's almost like a political thing,
sort of in a sense, because like when it was Louis versus Jamie, like they pretty much all skate together anyway, like those group of dudes, you know, like
I mean, it's like it makes me think of elections where obviously there's gonna be a group of people are gonna be so bummed that whoever they want to win.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like
it always just blows my mind at like the level of fuckery that people get like upset about. I feel like if you read some of the comments on Thrasher's page or like Instagram comments or anything like that right now, some of them are just like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like,
the thing that surprises me is that people get that behind one dude winning, that they're like actually
God. And then it goes off into shit that literally doesn't fucking matter. Like I read a comment that was like Thrasher Magazine trying to get the young black demographic.
Yeah,
I was just like, okay, yeah, because Ishad didn't win the fucking shit 5 years ago, you know, like it's like, oh my god, it's definitely about being a black skateboarder, you know what I mean? I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like I just don't get that.
I don't know. Of course, everyone has who they want to win.
I'm just saying that was like one of the poor examples that I. That's all.
Yeah, there's definitely some outlandish comments.
Some fucking kooks, yeah, for sure.
Personally, I wanted Tyshawn because I thought it would just be the sickest.
I thought it would be different.
Yeah, and so I was different on that. But my perspective was it's either going to be Evan, Zion, or Tyshawn.
I agree. Those are my. I thought Jamie was top 3 in my opinion. So whatever, fuck me, right?
I was sitting there like they're gonna choose one of these 3 dudes. In my opinion, all these 3 dudes deserve it. So who cares? They're gonna choose one of them. I'm interested. I can't wait to see and whatever. But like, I'm not gonna be bummed if like I want Zion. If they chose Zion, of course I'm gonna be bummed. Zion.
Shit, I'd lose my fucking mind if Zion won. Are you kidding me? All I'm saying is that it's like, okay, so you hear the argument for Evan a lot that like quote unquote he fits the Thrasher persona, quote unquote, he's more Thrasher, right? You heard that the whole year, right? Especially since the Talks of a Supreme video were coming out, you know what I mean? Evan's the most Thrasher, blah 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 blah. He did King of the Road, blah blah blah. But it's like Tyshawn winning King of or SOTY is literally one step towards breaking that mold of Thrasher guy.
It is. I don't think I do agree that Evan Smith is a very good representation of Thrasher. And I do see what you mean about breaking the mold. I don't think Tyshawn is like crazy outside of what people associate with Thrasher, but it is a little different. It's not Evan Smith. Evan Smith is I think people really associate Evan with Thrasher mainly because of how crazy he goes on King of the Road. But yeah, it's cool they chose someone else. I'm stoked. I back it.
Yeah.
I think,
I don't know. I'm hyped on the whole thing, honestly.
yeah, it's rad to see Tyshawn win. I'm excited to see the trip that he goes on, who goes on it. I'm sure the video is going to be number
Yeah.
one, great skateboarding, and I think this is going to be very entertaining with his friends.
Also, I think that when his part in the Supreme video drops, whenever they feel like doing that, that's I think that a lot of the people that aren't for Tyshawn winning are people that have not seen the video.
Well, then your opinion's invalid.
I agree.
I
completely agree.
How can you tell me who the skate of the year was if you didn't watch that part?
I mean, let's think about it here, right? Like people that don't like Supreme or don't like that like section of skating or like that influence in skating, right?
Trash though. You can't.
They're not gonna watch a video that's an hour and a half long that you have to buy.
Then don't. Then skip.
Right. Exactly. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying like
I just
the logic to anti-Tyshawn isn't there. There's no logic.
So you're just trying to say the perspective of someone that isn't going to watch it, and my response to that is, how can you have an opinion if you don't have all the if you haven't watched it?
I agree.
You can't.
I agree, but we're talking about assholes here.
One thing I would like to point out as well is we were saying how, at least myself included, a lot of people were saying Evan Smith very much so fits the Thrasher mold, which I think he does. But I think a part of Tyshawn that really fits the Thrasher mold is he's number one, like really such a raw street skater, and his video part like really portrays skate and destroy, and like it doesn't matter what's in the way, he's going to skate.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that associates very well with Thrasher and what Thrasher is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hyped you won.
I mean, he front boarded a fucking truck in the middle of traffic.
I'm so hyped. I remember we were talking about SOTY last week. I said if he wins, they better just post that. That was the second thing they posted.
That's so fun.
Yeah, that's the SOTY line. You can't. And you know what's even sicker about that is that you can't be like, oh, why is that on Instagram? You really can't recreate that. Like he just did it.
Oh, right. He literally just did it. He didn't say, "Hey, there's this truck here."
Was there, I don't know. Like maybe he would have had his camera out, but it wasn't a plan. He was skating two like tall ledges in the middle of the street in traffic, and there happens to be this whatever tractor thingy that he front boards. You can't recreate it. You can't.
Hey man, you're preaching to the choir here. I'm all for it. Although, man, it does feel like Evan is just getting snubbed by just end of the year pushes.
I mean, his push was towards the end of the year as well, though.
Yeah,
that was later.
You're right, but yeah, exactly. They had to have known that there was talks of a Supreme video dropping, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Element knew.
That's all I'm saying.
My number one question to someone that works at Element, whoever made this decision, would be, I would like to know why they dropped his War and Peace rough cut. I'm gonna go and call it rough cut because what it is, but it's not titled that. It's pretty much a rough cut. I want to know why there's
so many clips.
I want to know why there's so much unused footage in that. Why didn't they edit it into its own part? It says Evan Smith whatever video part, and then that makes people look at it different.
I completely agree with you. I was literally going to say the same thing when we got to that topic. I was going to say, why wouldn't you have just made this a little 2-minute part?
It could have been another like 3 or 4 minute part.
I agree.
So much unused footage.
I agree.
There was footage in that rough cut. I was sitting there like yelling, and it wasn't even in his actual part.
Yep. Trust me, dude. I agree, man.
Front 360 heel down a set in a line.
I agree, man. And they could have even sold it to another one of his sponsors or something like that, you know, and done it like through Spitfire,
something,
or through Indie or something.
Whatever it is, it could have been its own standalone video.
I agree, and Element could have made money.
You let that drop. A week or two later, you come out with this whole combined rough cut. So it just adds a whole other thing.
I agree,
I'd like to know why, but
now
know.
It's like
might have been made up at this point anyway. But I was just curious.
I honestly think a lot of people didn't watch that war or what is it called, the rough cut thing, just because they thought it was the same thing. Like they didn't know it was going to be such new tricks. Because I know I know a few people that I told that to, and they were like, "Oh, I thought it was just gonna be like another rough cut," and I was like, "Nah, dude."
I mean, it's rough cut, but there's a lot of.
It is, but it's pretty much a fucking another video part, dude.
It could easily be edited into another video part. That's
I'm sure somebody will.
Yeah, of course somebody will. Someone will get around to it for sure.
Potato plot.
Yeah. Congrats to Tyshawn Jones as we wrap up the SOTY talk. Let's see, what do we got? We have Nike SB times Stussy.
That was cool, I guess. Didn't they do like a dunk like forever ago?
They have collaborated before, yes.
It was like a long time ago. No?
Yeah, I think it was
like 10 years ago or some shit.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember when like the rare dunk thing was like a huge thing for a while there, like the like the collector collab dunks.
That kind of like came from the diamond one, right?
Yeah, I would say so. But at the time, though, I remember the diamond one like being at the skate shop that I used to go to, and it like literally was just kind of like there.
Oh, so maybe like when interesting.
But I remember the one that was there was like a really fucking little size. You know what I mean? So it was like it made sense that it was, on ice for that long.
Yeah. I did think this video was pretty cool personally. I liked the Lance Mountain like painting his shoes and talking, and I thought that was pretty sick.
Yeah, I feel like that's all they ever do with him, dude. They always just make him paint, let him skate a bowl, and then they let him talk. It's the same thing with Lance Mountain every time.
Well, what does Lance Mountain like to do? He likes to skate bowls. He likes to do art.
I know that, but Nike has literally already made this campaign before. They've already done this. Like the unoriginality at Nike is blowing my mind lately, dude. Hey, let's not make a new shoe or nothing. Let's just bring back another shoe. Oh, let's not give a guy a signature shoe. Let's fucking put his name on a shoe we already have. Like it's just like, my God, dude. When are they gonna do something cool?
Colorways are around.
Whack.
Okay, but you're gonna sit here and
whack.
Adidas goes off on the colorways.
No, I'm not saying I'm not defending Adidas colorway options at all. I'm defending the fact that Adidas actually makes different fucking model shoes, dude. Like, my God, how many Blazers are you gonna make a different colorway of? How many fucking Janowski colorways are there? My God.
Okay, but
how many more shoes are you gonna put a toe cap on? Like, my God, dude. It's the same shit.
Yes, but if that shoe's killing it, why would you blame them for making more colorways?
I'm not blaming them. I'm saying make other shoes. That you're Nike. You're fucking Nike. You have zero originality when it comes to your skate program. It's zero, dude. Like they're lucky that they have the Grant Taylors and they have the Lance Mountains that they can do these fucking campaigns around.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what would they be? The same shit. Here's a blazer. Well, what do you got? What do you guys think we should do this season? Lock the door. Lock the door. This is a serious conversation. Let's put a toe cap on it. What?
From an outsider's perspective, I would think that a lot of this, they're pushing the Blazer very hard.
Fucking snooze fest over there.
I see the Blazer and the Bruin around. All right, those are shoes that they have had around forever. I see those shoes selling. I think they might be pushing those more as in putting more collaborations and colorways into those shoes because
do anything original.
Because I know, but I'm saying because they had a lot of original tech shoes that weren't doing that well.
Oh yeah, I remember
these other shoes.
I suppose.
I do think that Andrew, this is bringing a shoe back, but Andrew,
the Brian Anderson shoe. I agree.
He makes a very good point with that BA.
I think he also predicted the future. If you want me to be honest.
Yeah, he probably did.
Especially with the return of the GOT, though. That was around the same time as that.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know, man. Because I remember Rob Brink being stoked on those shoes, and he was the one who was like sending me different colorways of them. I was like, these look fucking awesome.
What?
Like, we have the got those. We have the white and the gold ones.
I think those are so sick,
dude. They look so tight. I would wear the fuck out of those shoes. Honestly, I just don't feel like paying $90.
Sick.
What?
Soccer inspired skate shoes are sick.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I think it's that is.
I just think that those look sick. Like they just look different. They don't look the fucking same as every other skate shoe, you know?
Yeah, they're definitely different.
Which I think is sick, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. For Nike having the dudes that they have, and the resources that they do, I think they could do a lot more for skateboarding or for their legacy, for that matter. Like,
I
sure,
think they do a lot for skateboarding.
Like what? They made cool skate videos. I'm not gonna say their full lengths are wet because they're not. They're fucking tight. But I don't know. I just think that like they don't. Like,
I think it's not
this
like one example, but
it's
honestly,
not all in, man. It's just Nike branding techniques. It's all it is.
As far as doing stuff for skateboarding, again, this is only one example, but I think making the West LA courthouse skatable,
awesome. But it wasn't just Nike.
But they paid for it.
They're fucking Nike, man. They have all kinds of other contributors.
They still did that. Without Nike, it would have either taken longer or not happened by now.
That's true.
And
I will say that
kids get a skate every single day, and that's
true. Yeah, it's also gross as fuck, and there's heroin needles all over the place.
That's beside the point.
All right.
There's some good legends.
I'm just being honest, dude. Hey, I'm here to be honest. I'm here to be honest.
Well, it's a spot.
I'll tell you right now, man. If Adidas starts being whack, I'll fucking call Adidas out. But until then, they're the ones that are being original. They're the ones that are doing everything out that Nike's not doing, in my opinion.
Okay, can I hear some examples just for the sake of understanding?
I think that them actually giving spotlights to their not smaller team members, but like not like lesser known team members. Mm-hmm. I don't think Nike's done that in a fucking while, dude. Like, when's the last time you seen a Nike ad? Not a dude in Nikes, a Nike ad with like an up and coming dude.
Yeah, I think you're right. Adidas does put some more emphasis on the younger dudes of getting like more of a public spotlight. I think,
and I think that's really working for them. Look at the Dante Hills. Look at the John D'Lo. Look at the fucking the little what's his fucking face from Maxillor. Yeah,
like, dude, on a trip that they're doing signings at, and I think Nike does with younger dudes, but it's more like filming missions, not necessarily like events.
No, I'm talking Nike videos, Nike ads, Nike
videos.
Like what?
They dropped one last week. Trip to Paris. They had those all those 58 tours with
who in it?
Austin, Paul, Kyron Davis. Vincent. Was in Blessed. There was like one or two other dudes.
Vincent they did not stress
not a huge name.
They did not stress the Vincent dude at all. And Kyron literally just dropped a numbers thing, which is owned by fucking Costin and Guy, who both ride for.
Okay, you're not. You can't just disprove the fact that they're in the video.
Like what? I'm not disproving the thing. I'm disproving that Nike's fucking marketing and Nike's strategy in skateboarding.
Okay,
we've already seen this. It's old news. Yeah, I guess. Okay, you can make the argument for Kyron, but I wouldn't say they're pushing Vincent because he's in one edit in the fucking 10 years he's been wearing Nikes. I bet.
I don't know if I agree.
That's fine. You don't have to agree. You get Nikes from like Flow and shit. So I'm not expecting you to agree.
I buy Nikes or Converse.
All right, I'm just keeping the G.
Bro. I know. I do overall see your point in general.
The only point I'm literally the only thing. Like, sure, we can talk in circles over and over and over again, but the only point I'm specifically trying to make is that Nike SB is unoriginal as fuck, dude.
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to say. Like, every time they've attempted to be original, it's like they backtrack as quick as possible. Like, let's make a Costin 3 with a sock thingy on it. Oh, this ain't selling. Let's stop making them.
They put it on the dunk.
I mean, dude, look at how that's going.
Mike, you're saying it's not selling. Let's take it away. Of course. What are you? If it's not
dude, no. It's like keep experimenting, keep trying, trying something.
Put it on the dunk.
Dude, no, that's not. They already took that shit from a different division in Nike. It's not new.
And you're gonna blame them on that? The Adidas.
I'm not. You're literally talking like a fanboy right now. You're not critically thinking.
I am. You're not. The Adidas 3ST shoe is from soccer cleats.
It's in soccer inspired.
Soccer.
Find a soccer cleat. Find a soccer cleat that looks exactly like that.
Okay, find a shoe.
Exactly.
It's inspired in Adidas. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God, you're totally fanning out on Nike right now.
I'm not. I like it.
Yes, you are. You're fanning out, dude.
No,
you're not getting it.
They're taking parts from their company. Why? What's wrong?
Which is fucking sick. Which is sick.
Okay.
And all you're getting is the fact that I'm saying that it didn't sell, and so why wouldn't they take it off? Duh, right? Get it. keep moving forward.
Okay, so what would you want them to do?
They had one experimental shoe in the last 5 years. It didn't do well.
What?
So they
Costin?
don't do anything else?
You think Costin's is the only experimental shoe?
What else? Name one other experimental shoe,
The
please.
P-Rod 8 with that look like there were some Kobe Bryant shoes.
Was that in the last 5 years?
Probably could, yeah. I would say it was 4 or 5 years ago. Towards the end, but I would say it was within 5 years.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fine because I was thinking of that one too, and I feel like that's what started.
That was experimental.
That was literally like a Kobe shoe with.
It really could have said Kobe Bryant, and everyone would have believed it.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is just turning into a me versus Nike thing when that's not even the case. Like, I have no problem with them. I just think they're unoriginal. That's it.
Okay. No,
that's it. And especially in skateboarding where it's like originality is key, man.
Yeah.
Like, fucking do something different. That's all I ask. Bring back the Gato. Okay, fine. I'm here. Let's accept it. Fine.
No.
And the only reason they brought that back is because somebody at Supreme wanted to collab with it. They were like, "Oh, this was sick. Let's sell this to everyone."
That's an assumption, though.
No, fuck no. That's marketing, baby.
Of course it is, but you don't know that someone at Supreme said, "Let's use the Gato."
I mean, somebody at Supreme greenlighted that shit. No,
they greenlighted it, but what if they were talking? Let's do a shoot together.
They could have easily been given a blazer. They could have easily been given another dunk. I know, and that's what I'm saying. They were like,
so what if it was someone at Nike that said, "Hey, let's do the Gato. This will push the first run of Gatos, and then."
That's exactly what I'm saying, Grant.
Yeah, but you said it was Supreme's idea. We don't know that.
No, I'm saying that like the Supreme hype is what built the fact that they can bring a shoe back. But like that's not an Adidas thing. That's not a fucking Converse thing. That's not a fucking any other shoe brand thing.
Okay, but true or false? When Adidas launched the 3ST, the slip-on one, they collabed it with FA for Nickel. First drop.
No, the first one was the brown one.
Brown?
Yeah, it was like all like tan brown type color with the gum. That was the first one.
Okay, was Nickel's immediately after with FA was released?
Probably.
Yes, so it's not that different.
Oh, it's not that different. It's. God damn it! Forget it. You so love that scene of skating that you can't even be critical about it. Excuse me.
What scene of skateboarding?
That LA shit, bro.
What does that mean?
That LA shit, bro. Everyone listening to this probably is like, yeah, I know exactly what he means.
What do you mean? Explain.
Nothing.
What?
I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, come on. You can't just end it.
Dude,
move on, but I'm gonna need some explanation here.
No.
All right.
Let's talk about that Supra video, dude.
All right, what's up with the Supra video? I didn't see it, I'm gonna be honest.
Why didn't you watch it?
I had a busy week. School's coming to an end.
Yeah,
But Hamilton's in it, so I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, he has a lot of footage actually, and I'd say if Lizard has the most, and I think that you'll be hyped on that. I think that the Tom Penny, like it's like where like they're looking for Tom Penny or something. That's like the whole like like thing of the video.
Yeah,
I wanted it to be heavier, man.
Yeah,
like I love
old,
Tom.
isn't he?
I know that, and he's. I get it. I understand that, but I just wanted it to be a little bit heavier. I don't know what it is. I just like I'm happy we got it.
What kind of spots does he skate in this video?
Like very low ledges and flat ground, and then one bank he does a very not pop kickflip on. And then the next trick is like somebody blasting off on it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so, you want more Tom because Tom's a big influence.
Fuck yeah.
I understand that. I understand that, but yeah, I need.
No, I get that he's getting old. Trust me, I understand.
It's a European trip, right? They're somewhere in Europe.
Something like that.
All right. Well, that's a plus because those spots always look sick.
I was gonna say the spot choice is great, and like the thing that you'll like is Lizard for sure. He fucking snaps, dude. He's been getting a lot of footage this year, huh?
Some grizz?
I'm not gonna lie, I can't recall.
Oh, maybe it was before. Maybe he didn't have. What is this grip tape? Oh, it has lizards all over it, huh? That's what it is.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
I remember we talked about the collection, and I remember it like looked like some like Kohl's.
Yeah, it kind of looked like geckos, but I think it's
yeah.
Like it kind of
geckos are lizards, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. I could just be like pissing off the whole lizard community right now. Like their trigger is fucking gecko. Gecko's not a fucking lizard, man.
So dumb right now, but I don't know much about the reptiles.
Don't know much about the reptile world, bro. The reptile
A
kingdom.
little more about skateboarding.
A little bit more shit. Sometimes I don't know shit.
We have hanging out with Mark Suchu, a Jenkum piece.
Oh, it was awesome.
Wait,
wasn't that old?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago, but
we didn't talk about that already.
We haven't talked about it.
That tasteless ass fucking back 5-0.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
He's absolutely right. I hate that trick.
Back 5-0, back 180.
Yeah, I agree.
Great quote, Mark Suchu.
Don't like it.
What I wanted to ask you, Mike, is what are some other tricks you would say? Of course, I would like to prelude this. Every trick can look good. There are back 5-0, back 180s that look good. In general, do they? According to Suchu and Mike and me as well, no.
I don't like them. I feel like 90% of them are like you fall out.
There's always exceptions. But in general, Mike, any other tasteless tricks for you?
I hate pivot back threes.
Okay.
That's a bad one.
I gotta ask. You mean like it has to be 100% full or just like a really little kid pivoted?
Yeah, one? The little kid pivoted ones that are adults are doing now.
Okay.
Do you know exactly which one I'm talking about?
I do.
It's like
yeah, that's a fair choice.
Yeah. What else?
Opinion. You could say anything. I might disagree, but you could say anything you
want. I don't like front 50, front shove it.
Yeah, that's actually towards the top of this list.
Yeah, that's a bad one, dude.
Gotta go. That almost okay. Here's my thing with 50-50s. In general, I think the only tricks out of a 50-50 should be alley-oop. Like
What about John Shanahan kickflip to forward down a handrail?
Kickflip to forward.
He 50-50 kickflipped on a fucking handrail.
50-50 kickflips have been increasing on rails recently. Here's my thought. If you lock it like cross, like how like cross locked, I think that makes it look sicker than if you sit heel side on a rail and flip out. That makes me think like it looks like on a ledge, which is a little kid trick. A 50-50 kickflip on a ledge, tasteless.
Scheckler.
If you do it on a rail and you're cross locked, I'm a little more open to it.
Scheckler.
Yeah.
50-50 kickflip down that massive
if you're doing a trick in general out of a 50, I'm saying it has to be like an alley-oop. Like front 50, back 180 is a lot better than front 50, front 180. Front 50 pop shove it out, way better than front 50 front shove, of course.
That's a bad one, dude. That's a bad one. Honestly, I'm not
feeling
that
one. I'm really not feeling in general. A front nose slide to fakie. Again, there's exceptions. If you sit on it, of course.
I like it a lot.
In general, there are a good amount of times where I see people use it. They almost use the ledge to pivot. They don't even slide.
Oh, I hate that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I agree.
But, of course, it can look good.
No, I actually prefer a front nose to fakie. But not the way you're saying it.
I prefer it to regular. They can look good to fakie, but I think there's a lot of just the like, and I don't like that.
I think that to do it to fakie, I think you should set up for the next trick.
That could look sick.
That's why I think it's
I do like where you're going with that.
I also think a lot of tricks that are landed to fakie should set up the next trick.
Nollie varial heel is a risky
one. I'm straight on that bullshit. Nollie laser heel can just fuck off and die. That's a bad one. That's a bad one right there, dude.
That was good.
I'm straight on that one. That's an ugly one.
Yeah, I'd be pretty good off ever seeing it.
But at the same time, I've totally seen people pop it, and I've been like, damn, that was fucking cool.
Possible, yeah, of course.
But then I've seen majority of them just roll over.
Yeah, a nollie varial heel, a fakie varial heel. I'm probably not going to be that into it. It's possible.
I can pop a fakie varial heel, and that's fun to do.
I have seen Diego Nahara do a great fakie varial heel. In general.
Boss man.
Yeah, Reynolds. There are some good ones.
He did it really fucking good, actually.
As far as Suchu's hanging out piece on Jenkum, I would hope to see the blunt pop to back 5-0 front 180 in a future video part.
Yeah. I love that him and Frankie skate together so often.
It is sick. That is super
I love
cool.
that. Like, those two dudes are so fucking talented. It's, like, sick that they're still out east, you know?
Yeah. That is cool. And they're going on a lot of trips together, road trips.
Yeah. You think he's going to stay at Workshop for a while?
Yeah, I do.
I think so too. I think they're going to rebrand with him.
I think he's one of the
because I'm not trying to hate. Dudes. Yeah, I mean he is the main
and
dude.
he likes it.
Like, let's be honest. I'm not trying to hate on what's Yahe or what's his name.
Yaje.
I'm not trying to hate on him. I would never recognize that dude if he was standing right in front of me right now.
I think Frankie, at least just based on like
That's the face of the new alien, dude.
Be psyched on it though. Like I don't see why he would want to leave.
No, I think that he's definitely the face of new alien for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he is the perfect dude to revolve a resurging brand from, or with, I should say. Especially that he's full Adidas like hookup. Obviously, brands.
I would like to see
shit.
Adidas. We were touching on Adidas doing a lot of stuff with younger people, which I completely agree. They do actually. I do agree that's super.
He was just in that new thing. He was just in that video.
He was, and I hope to see him in more just along the way because I think he's very talented. Of course, he's a professional skateboarder.
He's fucking sick.
And I think
he's fucking sick.
We'll see him involved in even more.
Dude, I was gonna say the same thing. The fact that like, dude, how do you skate ledges with Suchu and not get better?
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a serious technician
real
there.
Quick, back to Suchu. It was wild how easy he did that blunt to back 5 at that spot.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
He was like talking about it at the park, and I was like, yeah, that's crazy. Like I'm sure he could do it, but I don't know. It didn't look hard for him at all.
His board looks like it was just like tailor made for him. Does that make any sense?
Very, very, very good way to say it.
It was like he sat down with someone and designed it.
Where it is. He knows,
it's crazy.
He knows exactly how it's on his feet. He knows everything.
That's crazy. Especially switch stance. Like that's the part. Like his like how like precise he is with his switch skating is always like fucking blowing my mind. How you can twist your body one way regular stance and then twist your body opposite way to like switch stance is fucking crazy.
It's crazy that he could control his shoulders like to stop.
That's insane.
It's so sick.
We've never seen something like that, dude.
He's so sick.
Yeah, I'm all for Suchu.
Man,
when have you ever seen whack Suchu footage?
There isn't any. Although never. Today, thank you to Daniel Policelli, there is a back 180 that he does.
Where's it at?
It's from. I'd have to ask Daniel. It's from a video. I think it was his Transworld checkout or something like 8 years ago. Like he's a kid.
Awesome. How old is he? Like you're it? No, he's like gotta be like 25.
No, he's 23, between 23 and 25.
Because he finished school already.
College, yeah.
And that was a while ago when he finished, right? A couple years ago.
I'd bet he's 24-ish.
Yeah.
I did like that piece as well. Just it was cool to just hear him talk about reading and like I don't know, just seeing his personality was sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's fucking sick, dude. How old is Bowerbank?
Tyson Bowerbank. Not sure if I were to guess. I'd say 21 or 22.
That's crazy. I feel like that dude's been around forever.
I would guess 22. Yeah, I do agree though. That's what contests will do though, right?
No shit. And fucking 540ing downstairs.
Sure, I really can't believe that he does that.
Beck Smith 540, remember that?
Oh, that was at the barracks, right?
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild. Insane. Imagine seeing that one go down in real life. Like, jeez, dude. Jeez. Serious. You want to talk about shoulder control, Bowerbank.
That is so insane.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. We mentioned the barracks. We did chat about this a little bit last week, but now we know the lineup. We know for sure the semifinals.
It's heavy lineup, right?
Friday night, Battle at the Barracks finals. We have Tom Asta and Chris Jocelyn.
Heavy as fuck.
Who are you going?
Dude, it's like I want Tom Asta to win just because I fucking love Tom Asta, but then I realize that it's like against Chris Jocelyn, and I fucking love Chris Jocelyn. Like I don't like one guy more than the other, and I don't dislike one guy more than the other.
But like, if you were betting,
if I'm betting, it's just like it's so hard for me to bet against Chris Jocelyn.
It's almost impossible to bet against. I'm going Jocelyn beats Tom.
Me too. He's clearly shown me that he can do every single trick.
Exactly.
He's shown the entire world that, and he performs at Street League, so it's like it's not like he's gonna have nerves.
He won last year.
Oh yeah, what am I even talking about? He's returning champ. Yeah,
he knows exactly. Battle at the Barracks is a different. If you talk to those dudes, I think they would generally say it's a different type of nerves than something like Street League. Mm-hmm. And he already knows what to expect. He's won.
Yeah, you're right.
He knows how it's gonna go down.
How many? Wait, who's in it? Two champions? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other side of the bracket, semifinalists, we have Seva playing
Seva.
Luan.
I have to pick
I'm
Seva.
choosing Seva because I think Seva wants it so bad. I just don't see him losing. Seva's been in finals night. He's won semifinals. He's been in a finals game. He knows what to expect as well. Luan has been there as well. But I just think Seva wants it so bad. He's going to take it very serious. If Seva wins rock, paper, scissors, he's going straight to just knocking him out.
Luan played against Cody?
He did. He did.
Okay.
He got second place. Yeah, he lost to Cody.
Frontside bigger spin?
Switch front bigger spin.
Damn, that's fucked up. I was close.
You were close.
Damn,
and Luan stuck the first attempt. Second one didn't get around, but
who was in that finals night? Who did
Eric
Cody beat?
Costin. It was Costin and
I don't fucking remember. Yeah. Who did Cody play?
What, in semis?
He played Costin?
No, I think Luan played Costin.
Who was the other dude?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. I wish Costin was still in it.
I'm not even gonna front like I remembered that shit. That's not even that long ago either. That's what's crazy.
4 years. That was BATB 7 when Cody won. Pros vs. Joes.
That was 7?
That was BATB 7, Pros vs. Joes.
Oh my god.
Where are we going? And that was finals night for that was 4.5 years ago because they usually do finals night in June. This year it's different, but
I remember I can't remember who the fuck he played. It wasn't Trent McClung because he knocked him out way earlier in that. Was it Shane?
No, I don't think so because I remember Costin doing. I don't remember who he plays. It was who trying to remember, but Costin in his third place game just does pressure flips, and the other dude it wasn't Shane. I don't remember if it was Shane. I don't remember who it was. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Anyway, so I think we're both predicting, right? Jocelyn versus Seva. Are we both choosing?
That's when I'm like, fuck, dude.
I'm choosing Jocelyn.
I think that Seva has those tricks, right? That we
always
talk about. I'm not saying
there's no way Seva's going to win, but I'm going Jocelyn. And
I'm saying that, dude, Jocelyn might fuck around and make at least 3 of those bitches, dude.
I'm telling you, if let's say Jocelyn's teed up, Seva hard flip front 180.
I'm saying Jocelyn's making it.
I'm not even
Jocelyn's making it.
I'm saying he has 2 tries. He's doing it.
I agree. I agree with you. That's what's crazy. I swear to God, I agree with you.
Pull that off. I really do. And I must say, Tyshawn Ware did that trick on Instagram on a hip the other day. Made it look so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think Jocelyn could do it.
You backing his shots, Jorts?
Of course, it's a shot.
Oh, fuck no, dude.
Get out of here.
No, I think that he either has a hit or a miss with his fits, dude. His shot is either the sickest dressed motherfucker out there, but those jorts kill me, bro. The jorts and the fucking dad socks, dude.
You're gonna make fun of me right now. If you ever want to make fun of me being a fanboy, it's gonna be now. But I really think Tyshawn can pull anything off.
You're so gay, dude. You're so gay for his shot. It's insane.
Tyshawn looks normal. If anyone else had jean shorts on, I'd say no.
Exactly. You're so gay for him, dude. You're so gay for Tyshawn.
Tyshawn, I'm like, okay, he looks fine.
Dude, it kills me every time I see him. I'm just like, motherfucker, get the
But there's certain people that can look normal in certain stuff.
Yeah, in your opinion.
Tyshawn, in my opinion, can pull off.
Looks sick. But he ain't wearing no fucking jean shorts, dog. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, it's different styles.
No, that's that weird dad style, dude. He's already dressed in his 40s and he's fucking in his early 20s.
He's the best skateboarder in the world.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that one, dude.
No,
you could have fucked around and gave him SOTY, and I'd have been like, yeah, for sure. I know, I definitely deserved it
every year.
You're not wrong.
Crooked times humidity, New Orleans.
I didn't watch this.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, no, I'm lying. I definitely watched this. What am I talking about?
Simon Jensen.
Yeah, snap.
I'm going to need more. Dude, it really has one of the best styles. Yeah. So good. Did you notice the crooked board blink?
No.
You missed it?
No, what happened?
Simon Jensen does a board slide, and he lifts up on top of the ledge and shoots out. He picks up his board. And I don't know what graphic it is, but it has 2 huge crooked eyes, like a sticker in the middle. Yeah. And they animated it so one of the eyes blinks.
I didn't notice that at all.
It's sick. It goes by really quick. I can see you missing it. It's easy to miss.
I didn't watch that.
But it blinks. It's so sick.
That's right. I mean, dude, I want that logo tatted on me at some point in my life.
That's definitely a good one to choose.
Mm-hmm.
I actually saw this board in person. I was in San Diego when was Thanksgiving? A week ago, 2 weeks ago? I don't know. But I
Couple
was
weeks.
there at Slappy's at the shop, and they had it in. Brian Anderson did the art, which, by the way, I think is super sick to have BA do the art. He was on the trip. Watching him skate, of course, is rad. Um, I love the video. The song and the spots, by the way, the New Orleans spots, I'm sure some of those are really hard to skate. Those look so sick.
Yeah, they got
They
old
look so
architecture.
sick.
Everything looks old as fuck, dude.
That spot where the board blinks, where they're skating like
Yeah.
those the ground's wooden and there's like benches and ledges, looks so sick.
It almost looks like European.
Yeah, that kind of does look like some sort of plaza type, almost plaza type thing you'd see in Europe. It's random, but man.
Humidity Skate Shop, that's like an OG, huh?
Yeah, I think it's been around for a while.
Yeah, I remember that from when I was like
Billy
young.
Santoro. He's in that video. He skates for Scumco, but he's like, I think he kind of like runs that shop, and he was in this video, like kind of did that whole was part of the collaboration. Which his skating's rad. I love watching that dude skate. Speaking of diamond dunks, he's been skating in those yellow ones, the hard to find.
I still think it's crazy that Diamond did a collab when they have a shoe company.
It's more surprising to me that Nike was willing to do it.
I mean, that donk is like considered one of their like gems, you know. So
it is, yeah. In a sense, I understand that. Yeah,
yeah.
I just see Nike being very standoffish to another company that makes shoes.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
So that did surprise me a little bit, but in the sense of did it get a lot of hype? Of course it did, and I'm sure Nike was happy about that. Yeah, Crooked, quick edit, New Orleans, sick footage. Matt Gottwig, I always appreciate him.
Fast.
The more Simon Jensen I get, the better. I hope we get a part from him soon or something.
Yeah, he's sick as fuck.
Love watching him skate. Actually, as far as the topic list, slow week after last. It's been crazy the past few weeks. SOTY's been announced. Might be a little bit of a slowdown.
Yeah, now it's about to slow down.
Slow down for the end of the year. Colin part today, Mike. Again, I wasn't able to watch this yet. You did watch it.
Oh, the Colin Provost thing. I think it's all throwaway, man.
Do you know what he's working on right now? Any guess?
I have no idea, but this was for Sockadelic, which is kind of like random that a sock company would do a video. You know what I mean? Or
yeah, I'm sure he just had a bunch of clips and wanted to promote.
Yes, that's what I think. That's what I think. I think he had some throwaway footage and was like, yeah, you guys want this shit? And they were like, yeah, let's edit it together. Because it almost looks like, I'm not saying this shit isn't gnarly because the spots that he goes to are like extremely fucked up ditches and like really gnarly stuff, you know?
But you don't think it's just grade A footage?
No, I think that those were either warm-up tricks or those were the tricks that he made before the trick that he wanted to do. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. Like, okay, I made a 50-50. I can maybe do a 5-0 or like something, you know what I mean? Like, but the spots are so gnarly that it's like, I get why he's doing a 50-50 there also. Like, there's one, but then there's also like this like bank to bank, like over this like sewer thing that he only tail slides. And I'm just like, dude, I know Colin Provost. Like, not know him, but like, you know what I mean? I've seen him skate. Like, I know that he could either like fucking nose blunt this shit or something, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
It's like one of those situations.
I'm sorry, Mike, has there been talk about a toy machine video?
Yes.
I mean, he could be working on that, right?
Yes.
It could just
good
be
point.
like he's been going on a bunch of missions and he doesn't need everything he has and this stuff.
Really good point. And I mean, that would make sense too because isn't like a couple of other toy machine dudes also on Sockadelic?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, those like that whole isn't like Dan Lewis. No, he's a stance, huh?
Dan Lewis pretty big on stance, yeah.
Yeah, what am I talking about?
But there's probably some, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like he's probably working on the toy machine part. He's sitting on a bunch of footage. He looked through his footage, said, I don't need all of this.
Yeah.
And they let him do what he wanted to do with it.
I like the fucking frontside flip that I posted on the Skateful Instagram. That was sick
gnarly, dude. Especially,
so gnarly.
I don't know. I feel like it's the type of thing I could almost watch and just be like, okay, sick frontside flip. But if you actually like sit there and look at that spot, like
gnarly, it
going over him, that bar, like imagine rolling up that thing, you'd be like,
dude, the bump is so short and quick too. If you watch the footage, it like
that's his specialty.
Blast, yeah, exactly. We were just talking about that too. And somebody commented on the Skateful Instagram how it was like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater roll up. I was like, that was so sick. Like, what a fucking great comment.
That's rad. Whoever said that, I kind of want to look right now.
Yeah,
give me a shout out.
Dude, no, it was so tight. I was like, that's perfect. You know what's sick too is that it was necessary because if you watch the clip, he doesn't push again after he goes underneath those trucks.
Oh, he pushes, rolls under them, and sets up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was necessary to do that to skate the
Oh,
spot.
wow. Yeah, you're right. That's cool.
Yeah, that's why like that clip. There's more to that clip than meets the eye initially.
Yeah,
you know?
that is cool that you noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think these are your boys, Mike. Tribe of Honda Skate.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, that's my friend Corey. Corey Henderson, best filmer in Chicago.
Yeah, shouts to him. That was a sick comment. That's tight. As far as the topic,
that was him. Damn, I think I responded too. I didn't even realize it was him.
That's all we got on the topic list. We do have, like we mentioned, we made our predictions for Battle of the Barracks. We have that coming up this week. We'll chat about the results and how that all goes down.
Yeah, we got to find content to talk about now. It's about to slow down.
I don't know if we have anything that we know that's coming out this week that we're looking forward to.
When there's not gonna be anything until like January, man.
If you think about Skater of the Year, if you're a professional skateboarder that cares about being involved in that, then you wouldn't drop footage right now. Is it not weird to you that they choose it at the beginning of December? There's a whole nother month.
Yeah, that is true.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. I mean, unless you're not going for Skater of the Year, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, and that's if you're that dude, you don't care, then I don't blame you. Do what you want.
I mean,
but if you think about like next year, it's gonna say like a list of what you did in 2019. You think they're gonna list the part you dropped in December 2018? No, they're probably not. But it's weird because it was after the SOTY announcement.
You're right.
Does the year start now? Does SOTY 2019 start now? Or does
apparently.
It start who knows? Who knows? It's just Skater of the Year, right?
It's huge, dude. It's the determining factor of how the industry is going to be portrayed.
I cannot wait for the trip that they're going to go on, dude.
What, FA trip?
Yeah, but it's going to be sick.
It's going to be sick as fuck. What do you mean? I love that whole team.
Who Kid? Providing some grade A entertainment. Strobe.
He rips.
Yeah. I hope to see Kevin Bradley footage.
Oh, he'll be there. He'll be drinking and smoking and going on Instagram Live.
Hopefully skateboarding.
Hopefully
I'm sure we're going to see Louis Lopez with those dudes. That'll be sick.
That'd be fucking cool. Good call.
That'll be amazing.
That's sick. I hope one year whoever wins just takes all the finalists. Like all the contenders.
Yeah, I don't know if I see that happening, but maybe.
That would just be sick. I just think
that would be
fucking
cool.
rad.
Yeah,
just
like the hammers you'd see in there.
Yeah, dude. Imagine that SOTY video with top 10 SOTY contenders in one video.
It would be straight heavy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that the sleeper on this list was Milton Martinez. I'm glad that he got some shine at the end of the year.
I agree.
That dude is so fucked up.
There's a couple years ago where I don't know how I've been familiar with that dude, but I think just a little longer than he's really been.
I mean, doesn't Creature have a pretty big influence out there? Like SD and shit?
Yeah, Creature's big in San Diego.
Not in Chicago.
Yeah, it does surprise me. So yeah, that could be why. But I just think that there was a time where I was looking at this dude thinking like, this could be a guy that's like really one of the gnarliest people, and he never really gets the shine he deserves. And I still think he's not getting necessarily what he deserves, but it's on its way.
Yep.
I'm happy to see him as a finalist because he deserves to be a finalist.
For some reason, him and Pedro Delfino are like the same fucking skateboarder to me, dude. I don't know what it is, but those two dudes, in my opinion, are like the fucking gnarliest dudes, man. The gnarliest dudes out right now are those two motherfuckers right there.
I'm telling you, Mike, Milton Martinez gap to lip slide
is fucking up. I agree.
Most dangerous thing ever.
I agree. That's got to be like trick of the year, right?
You see that trick? Don't let it become normal. Look at how far that rail is from
Trust me, I get it, bro. I fucking get it.
Dude, he gaps out. Like, if that was a flat gap, it would be far. He goes through a rail.
I'm right there with you. And it's a long-ass rail, too. It's not like he got on and got off, you know?
Yes.
Like, he had to fucking sit there on that going that cooking that fast, dude.
Front lip, dude.
I don't know. I'm telling you, him and Pedro Delfino are like the epitome of stuntmen right now.
Dude, Evan Smith in that rock.
Oh, Evan, too? I should put him in that list, too.
His gap to board slide on that double kink where he gaps to the...
Yeah, that's literally like... That's like first or last trick type shit.
Dude, the first one he locks
not even in the part.
His board jumps and the board hits and he jumps. It was so scary.
Yeah.
God, I can't imagine what that felt
I
like.
thought there was cooler stuff from that video than the kick flip or the frontside flip body or late shove it thingy. Than like that, because that was like the clip I kept seeing that was like pushing, like,
It wasn't
suggested.
insane, though.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not. I just thought there was better
I
clips from that part for
crazy.
sure, dude.
I'm not, again, generally, body varial is definitely a no for me. I must say how I can't even imagine that he did kickflip body varial up that thing at Machba.
Yeah, that's fucked, dude. That's fucked. It's so far. Like the way that like the distance he
I'm
travels
telling
is
you, like,
far.
the grate that they set up like that, it's really all four wheels barely hit it at the same time. I don't know how it's possible to ollie that. Like, that's seriously so crazy.
Yeah, he's special unicorn.
So good. Cromer frontside flipped it, I think. Got with
Cromer dropped a bunch of footage on Instagram TV, right?
Yeah, it's all stuff that's been on his story from the past couple months.
That's so rad. Why is he so sick? Realistically, if you want to fucking beat, if you want to if you want to come back to earth here, Brad Cromer's the best quote unquote Instagram skater there is.
Well, what makes him Instagram skater?
He drops so many bangers on fucking social media, dude.
He does.
Like, this isn't Versace plug doing kickflip fucking on flat ground and then rewinding it 5 times in a row because of his shoes he's wearing. Like, he's fucking snapping.
You're right. I agree. Cromer goes off in general, man.
Who else? Nick Garcia also snaps on Instagram.
He does.
Who else?
Shane O'Neill.
Shane O'Neill's another one that just like
Shane O'Neill will put stuff at spots on Instagram
Yeah.
that no one else in the world can do that trick.
And I still like always will fucking shout out that Sasha Daly full cab on Halloween or on Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy. And he puts it on Instagram.
But what didn't we find out that was originally in the Element Canada video?
Oh, it was? Oh,
I think it was. But yeah, regardless, you can say that trick. It's insane. I think it was from the Element Canada. I don't remember what the video was called.
Oh, my bad.
No,
I honestly didn't know that.
Good. It's your boy Sasha.
Dude, he's underrated, man. Very underrated.
He is. All right, well, that's really all we got for episode 180. Some SOTY talk, some Nike Adidas shoe debate. If it looks like we're mad at each other, then it was fun. Mike, I love talking to you about that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you, dude. I know you're going to have your opinions, and I'm okay with that.
That's what the show's about, right?
Yeah, at least we didn't have to have Drew fucking completely clueless this week.
Completely clueless. Oh, that's great.
We should have Andrew back soon, though. That guy's sick.
We should, yeah. I'm down. And actually, Brian Betts wants to come on the show soon. Mike, I don't know if you're familiar with his name, but we'll get him on. He will be a sick guest as well.
Word. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll keep this going. We'll be back next week, 181. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Peace.